Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Ryan here. I am back with another video. As always, what is going on? Welcome to the channel. Shout out to all the new subscribers. Major shout out to everybody who came out and watched the little stream we had last night with my special guest Porter Rock 77. If you missed it, it's on the channel. Go check it out. We had a blast. Me, King Thrash, Royal. Everybody got in there to talk to him, so it was cool. We already announced earlier, but, obviously in the podcast, we announced that me, King Thrash, and also Jack X62, who's a member of my podcast also, we're going to be representing the Truth Never podcast, which is our podcast, we have on Fridays and Wednesdays. We're going to be representing that on his podcast on this Wednesday. So our podcast will be not happening this Wednesday, okay? So go check out Porter Rock 77's channel on Wednesday at 8 o'clock. Subscribe to him, really. He's a good dude. So go check him out, man. Great content, great dude. Shout out to him for coming through, man. I had a blast talking to the guy, and it was fun. It really was fun. So shout out to all of you guys for making that possible, for getting the channel out there, getting my name out there, and just, sharing it around, tweeting, all that, man. I appreciate it, man. Major shout out to Randall Thor for coming through, man. I expect him to come in the chat, but good to see you, Randall. Thank you for jumping through. Shout out to OBJ to Don. And that's it, man. That's pretty much it. I want to go ahead and get into this news. As always, man, thank you. Thank you guys for all your support. So let's go ahead and start with the news. I'm going to start the intro, and we'll be right back. And welcome back. Let's go ahead and talk about this. Star Wars Battlefront 2. Fans are not happy with EA right now. Now, this is not really that surprising if you guys heard. Basically, it's going to take up, it could take up to 40 hours to unlock Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader in the game. And this is like really, ticking people off, especially those who are spending $80 for the limited edition to get stuff. Those guys are really mad, and I would be mad too. That's a lot of money just to have something locked in front of me. I don't like that at all. I don't like that attitude from any developer. So, what I'm saying? That's cool that, they were willing to buy it, but it's like, again, you're paying for content that you're expecting to have, day one. But nah, apparently not. And you already know how I feel about Star Wars Battlefront, I said it numerous times. I was like, listen, the game looks good. However, we don't know if the card system really is going to destroy this game, even though I have that feeling it will. It's just like Call of Duty with the legendary gun type of things. I have a feeling that these legendary cards are really going to gimp players, and it's really going to gimp the experience because, if you're going to get somebody who got lucky on a card pack and got the Boba Fett character where he's 100% like he can't be damaged in the air. And he has the other legendary card where like his jetpack like just automatically refuels once you let go of the trigger. I mean, that's really going to gimp the gameplay experience. It really is going to gimp it. In other news, Death Stranding gameplay to be shown internally soon. Hideo Kojima is prepping some juicy Death Stranding gameplay, although sadly the general public won't be privy to the footage. Get the lowdown from Guillermo del Toro below. So basically, if I'm not mistaken, Del Toro is the guy who he's a director for one, and number two, he's a actor. I seen him in one particular movie. It's called Wolfman. I don't know if you guys remember that movie Wolfman. It came out a while back. It had Anthony Hopkins in it, so it's actually not bad. Not a bad movie. It was in there. But basically, his little tweets or his little reply, he said, "It's been a great it's been great as a friendship, and it's been great as a learning experience." He said, "In Death Stranding, I'm just a puppet. I don't know what he's going to make me do. He's supposedly going to show me the gameplay at some point in the next couple of weeks. My most rewarding experience was to know him and help him realize PT, which never happened on Silent Hills. Sadly, it didn't, which sucks. That is true." That's very true. That game could have been good. Elsewhere, Del Toro touched base on Insane, the project that he was working on with THQ before it was shelved. He described the process as a very good learning experience before adding it. Was really defining for him. I'm sorry. I've seen some of our concepts crop out in other games, and I don't know if that's an accident or if it's a coincidence or what it is. But it's very nice to see that what we are going to try was doable, he continued. Death Stranding's release date still, to be determined. So we don't know what's going to happen with the release date. However, it was said that the game will arrive on a market by 2019, according to Kojima. So 2019, that could very well be the release date. So we shall see, man. We shall see. You already know how I feel about Death Stranding. I think the game is going to be good. You know what I'm saying? It's Kojima. Expect this game to run at least at a locked frame rate. You know what I'm saying? Expect a high 60 frames per second. One thing about Kojima, he prides himself on playing his games at higher, higher performance than anything else, and I love that about Kojima. He's kind of like the Nintendo when it comes to like a developer. You know what I'm saying? Like he just loves the performance aspect over the visual aspect. But at the same time, Kojima just masters both. He knows how to push the visual category as well as the gameplay category. So I'm expecting 60 frames per second. Not sure if he's going to go for 4K 60. You know what I'm saying? But if he can get 4K 60, hey, that would be great. But again, I doubt he'll get 4K 60. But we shall see. This is Kojima. So, I got to give him credit where credit's due. We shall see. In other news, PS Plus opens multiplayer events, basically. They have an open multiplayer event coming to the PS4 this week. This is basically a little thing they're doing off. It's going to kick off on November 15th. And it's going to give PS4 owners the chance to compete online without the need of PS Plus. So, yes, you don't need a PlayStation subscription to do this, like a PS Plus subscription. You don't need this. And it will run to the 20th, so the 15th to the 20th. And you won't need to sign up or register to be a part of this or a credit card or anything like that. So you don't need to do anything. PS Plus is ordinarily required to take part in, obviously the online games, but you'll be able to play. What does it say? What did it say you can play? I think it said you can play Call of Duty World War II, FIFA 18, Destiny 2, and Gran Turismo Sport. If I remember correctly, off the top of my head. I know it's on your screen. I'm not really looking at the article, so excuse me. Yeah, there you go. Now I wrote this down. And last time I checked, they also gave an update on the PS Plus. There are more than 26.4 million paid subscribers worldwide on PS Plus. So, Sony's racking it up on PS Plus, which is good. That's really good for them. They're doing a good job. And they're just showing, man, that PlayStation, they got what they got to do. So they got everything. That's good to see for PlayStation. Really good to see. And the last bit of news, man, this right here is something you guys were tweeting like crazy. And you were commenting like crazy on the very stream that we were on yesterday, Devil May Cry. So its reveal is set for PSX. This is a rumor. Keep that in mind. It is a huge, huge rumor. Okay? So, yeah, it's a rumor. So let's get that straight. For everybody goes out off the limb. It's a rumor, but, how many rumors have come true, though, as of late? A good chunk of these rumors have been coming true, though, with Crash Bandicoot and everything. So, I'm saying? Take it with a massive grain of salt, though. Take it with a massive grain of salt. We shall see. Now, Sony did say PSX, don't expect a lot. However, that could be a ruse to get you, to lower your expectations so they can blow you away. That could be a ruse. So we shall see until we get there. But let's go ahead and read this story. Capcom is working on Devil May Cry 5 and will unveil the game at PSX next month. According to the latest rumors, could Dante and CO finally be making a comeback? So, let's go down. Devil May Cry is the fifth in development, and it will be announced at PlayStation Experience 2017, according to an industry tipster on Reddit. Details are thin on the ground at present, though the leak claims that the highly anticipated sequel will feature 3 playable characters, Dante, Virgil, and Nero. Capcom is supposedly prepping a reveal trailer, though that's about all we know. Right now, we advise you to take this with a huge pinch of salt until we hear something official. However, it's worth noting that the tipster did accurately leak the latest batch of Injustice 2 content. So, yeah, he does have some credibility to his name. I will give this guy that. But again, take it with a massive grain of salt. Because remember, there was a good known guy in the industry, who was like leaking the PlayStation event. Remember how he had like Resistance 4 listed or something like that? That never was shown. So I mean, keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. There was a lot listed. There's gonna be a lot of things that are supposedly leaked, but again, we shall see when we get there. You know what I'm saying? We shall see. I can't wait to see it though. I can't wait for PSX. PSX is definitely gonna be great. I'm really looking forward to Ghost of Tsushima. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm looking forward to the most. That game looks absolutely great. But that's pretty much the news for the PlayStation side, man. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this style that I went for. And I will see you guys on the Xbox video, which will be uploading next. Hopefully, you guys like this new format. This is going to be the permanent format as of right now. As of right now, though, that's pretty much all I got to say, man. I hope everybody enjoys, everything. And I will see you guys later. All right? Deuces.